I'm Robbie. I'm the master pipe cutting and threader at Balch Petroleum. So I'm going to show you how to cut and thread 4-inch pipe with our Ridgid 1224. So first step, with the 4-inch, since it's the biggest thing this goes, just make sure that the chuck is completely open all the way. So by turning it that way, and then you grab the pipe, put it in there, and you tighten the chuck all the way. You can hammer it down to make sure it's tight, and then if the pipe's long enough, we have a chuck on the back here you can do the same thing with to make sure that it's centered properly in there. And after that, just make sure that your machine is plugged in to an outlet in the wall, and then you have the foot pedal out, which makes it go. And then right here we have a switch for which way you can turn it. So right now it's off. You have reverse. You can turn it forward. So we'll put it on forward right now. And we have our RPMs. So right now we're at 12, which is the slower speed. And there's also 36. When you're cutting, it doesn't matter what speed it's on, but when you're threading, I think you should always do 12. So you should move this out a little bit. Alright, so when you're cutting it, you use the first die here, and you bring this down all the way to where you want to cut, and then you just tighten it by screwing this on. Until it's fairly tight. You just put your foot on the pedal to start it. And as you go, just keep tightening it. Cut it off. You just loosen this up, and then the pipe falls off. So you got this piece here. Next thing you do is ream it. So you bring down the last die, put it down, lock it in place, and then pull it forward. You gotta make sure that the pipe sticks out far enough so that the end of the reamer will touch it before this part touches the back there. So you put it in, start it, go up against it. Just ream it for a second there. Get out. This up, and then now we're going to thread it. So you just have to make sure that the pipe is out far enough for the threader to reach. Looks like we're out there far enough. Yeah. So first thing, you got to set up the sizing on this. So our bolt right here to size it is there. I just have a pair of pliers right now. We're going to get a new bolt and a wrench, so we'll have the proper way to do it. But to change the size, you just loosen this here. Just loosen that, and then you spin this right here. So we change between 3.5, 3. I think the bigger die goes all the way down to 2.5. And then 4 is what we want, so we line the 4 up right with that line. Screw it in. Tighten it back up. Okay, so next thing we want to make sure is that we have to have this bar right here on top of this guy. So it can be under if you're doing a straight thread, but we want to do a tapered thread. So we're going to bring this bar up. You might have to jiggle this a little bit to get it up and over. Put it on like that. Next, we're going to take this bar here and pull this out. We're going to push down all the way. Make sure that This piece of the die here is touching this thing that slides. When you're doing a tapered thread, you want this all the way forward and not up and locked in place like it would be if you're doing a straight thread. Since we're doing tapered, we're going to take this up, have it all the way back, lift this and push down on there, make sure it's touching. Then we'll make sure that there's oil in there. See the oil spilling out right there. Looks good. And next, you just turn it on. Turn it on. Just push. After a little while, it should just thread itself. And it should be able to come right out. There you go. That's the tapered threads. All right.